Hi, I'm Macy. Today I will be presenting two learning experiences designed to support the cognitive development of Finn in a kindergarten setting. The planning is informed by the developmental needs identified in the Part A and guided by one indigenous pedagogy, the 8 ways of learning. Based on my case analysis, Finn demonstrates strong cognitive strengths in problem solving, construction, and sustained engagement, particularly when learning experiences are interest-based and hands-on. However, the child also experienced challenges in collaborative situations, including sharing resources, adapting to changes, and negotiating with peers. These observations inform the learning objectives for both activities, which were developed in using Bloom's taxonomy to extend higher order thinking while supporting collaboration and cognitive flexibility. The first learning experience is building country collaborative bridge projects. The learning objectives for this activity is for the child to analyze how well a shared structure works and suggest ways to improve its design through working with others. In this activity, children work in small groups to plan, build, test, and redesign a bridge using blocks and natural materials. The activity is structured but flexible, giving children opportunities to share ideas, take on different roles, and make decisions together. The learning experience happens over more than one session, which allows children time to think deeply and improve their design. Resources include construction materials and simple visual planning tools to support group work. This activity supports the learning objective by encouraging the child to think about what worked, what did not work, and how the design could be improved. The community links element of the 8 ways of learning is reflected through shared responsibility and group problem solving. Learning is treated as a shared process where understanding is built together rather than individually. The second learning experience is story to structure dreaming inspired design. The learning objective for this activity is for the children to use ideas from a shared story to design and evaluate a structure while working with peers. The activity begins with a dreaming story, which is used as a source of knowledge rather than as a decorative cultural element. Children talk about key ideas from the story, such as balance, connections, or caring for country. They then turn their ideas into a physical design. The activity moves through discussion, planning, building, and reflection. Resources include storytelling materials, visual support, and construction tools. And the learning space is set up for encourage collaboration. This learning experience supports the learning objective by helping the child use symbolic thinking, memories, and reflection. The story sharing element for the 8 ways of learning guides both the structure of the activity and how knowledge is introduced. This ensures that First Nation perspective shapes the learning process in the meaningful way, rather than being added as an extra. Overall, the learning experience are designed to respond to the child's cognitive strengths and challenges. The 8 ways of learning is embedded in how the activities are planned and delivered, shaping how learning is organized, how children take part, and how understanding is developed. Through this approach, the planning supports cognitive development in a way that is meaningful, respectful, and appropriate for children staged for development.